Earth. Humanity's only home. Despite it being our only home, we continue to pollute it. It is no secret that global warming is real and air pollution is a leading factor. Coal-fired power plants or fossil fuels are the leading cause of air pollution. Nuclear fusion can be the solution to this problem, but why are fossil fuels so bad? In an article titled Fossil Fuels, The Dirty Facts by Melissa Denchak, we learn more about fossil fuels. This type of fuel comes from coal, crude oil, and natural gas. All these materials have high concentrations of carbon, so they release harmful gases like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and methane gas. These gases are harmful to the atmosphere and contribute to global warming. To avoid this, we need to switch to another power source. There are plenty of other energy sources like solar, wind, hydroelectric, nuclear fission, etc. However, none of these can be solutions to the pollution problem while supplying enough energy. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric are clean sources, but don't provide enough energy. Statistics found from Statista, which got its information right from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, show that solar energy produced 145.6 terawatt-hours of energy in 2022. Wind power produced 434.8 terawatt-hours. And hydroelectric power produced 262 terawatt-hours. To put this into perspective, in 2022 the U.S. consumed 4,050 terawatt-hours. These three sources produced only about 20% of the total energy consumed. Nuclear fission, on the other hand, produces a large amount of energy but is harmful to the environment. Also found from Statista, nuclear fission produced 771.54 terawatt-hours alone in 2022. And this was the lowest output recorded since 2012. Nuclear fusion, however, is the solution, as it is both clean and will produce a lot of energy given more time, effort, and research. So what is nuclear fusion? If you have ever watched Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, you may remember the device that Doc Ock created. It was a fusion reactor that generated a mini-sun. Nuclear fusion isn't creating a mini-sun, but the process is the same. Our sun and every other star on the main sequence uses nuclear fusion to create its energy. According to ABC News, which released information from the Department of Energy in an article titled, The Future of Clean Energy: How Nuclear Fusion Works. The experiment points 192 lasers at a small container holding the fuel that is made up of deuterium and tritium, which are both isotopes of hydrogen. They then activated the lasers using 2.05 megajoules of energy to heat the particles to over 3 million degrees Celsius for a brief period. This caused the deuterium and tritium to fuse from two hydrogens into helium and excess energy. This process is still in development and only generates enough energy for the process to be self-sufficient. Given time, nuclear fusion can create just as much or even surpass nuclear fission in terms of produced energy. But how are nuclear fusion and fission different? Nuclear fusion is the process of fusing two atoms together, creating energy. While nuclear fission is the process of splitting an atom apart, creating energy. They also differ in byproducts. Fission uses uranium and other radioactive material in order to split the atom, so there is a lot of nuclear waste byproducts. Fusion, on the other hand, has the byproduct of helium. Helium is an inert gas, meaning it does not react with anything and is also harmless to the environment. Finally, they differ in safety. Fission has a chance to cause a nuclear meltdown and explode, like the Chernobyl incident. Fusion, on the other hand, has no chance of any sort of explosion. If the process fails or something goes wrong, the lasers will shut off and nothing will happen. By choosing nuclear fusion over the many other forms of producing energy, we can end the harmful effects that fossil fuels cause and help prevent global warming. So, in order to save our home, we must support the efforts to make nuclear fusion successful. Thank you for watching.